Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about an absolutely wild and unexpected moment that went down between some of the biggest names in the music industry. You're not going to believe what happened when Diddy decided to reveal some shocking footage of Beyonce that he had been holding onto for years. The way Jay-Z reacted is going to leave you speechless. This is a story filled with drama, betrayal, and a whole lot of love and loyalty. By the end of this video, I guarantee you're going to be hitting that subscribe button and turning on notifications so you don't miss any of the other juicy celebrity stories we have in store. Let's dive right in. It was supposed to be a night of celebration at one of Diddy's legendary celebrity parties. The who's who of the music industry had gathered at his lavish mansion in the Hollywood Hills, ready to let loose and party the night away. Little did they know, Diddy had been sitting on a secret for years, one that was about to rock the entire industry. As the night went on and the drinks kept flowing, Diddy suddenly stood up on a table and called for everyone's attention. The room fell silent, all eyes on the mogul as he revealed that he had something very special to share. "Y'all know I love keeping it 100 with my people," Diddy proclaimed. "And tonight, I've got some footage that I think you all need to see." The crowd erupted in cheers and excitement, everyone wondering what kind of juicy celebrity gossip Diddy was about to expose. But when the video started playing, the energy in the room shifted instantly. There on the screen was none other than Beyonce Knowles, one of the most polished, poised, and put-together superstars in the world. And she was not looking her best. The footage showed Beyonce completely let loose and unhinged, dancing erratically and seemingly intoxicated beyond belief. She was stumbling around, spilling her drink, and at one point even falling flat on her face in front of the entire party. The room went dead silent, everyone in complete and utter shock. Diddy just stood there with a huge grin on his face, seemingly delighted to be exposing his friend's most embarrassing moment. But the real surprise came when Jay-Z, Beyonce's husband, jumped up from his seat and charged towards the front of the room. "What the hell do you think you're doing?" Jay yelled at Diddy, his face twisted in a mix of anger and sheer panic. "You have no right to be showing that footage. Turn it off right now." Diddy just laughed and continued to let the video play, seemingly unfazed by Jay-Z's outburst. "Come on, Hav, lighten up a little. We're just having some fun here. Besides, I'm sure Bey won't mind a little harmless fun being poked at her expense." But Jay was having none of it. He grabbed the video equipment and began to forcefully shut it off, shouting obscenities at Diddy the entire time. The rest of the partygoers watched in stunned silence, unsure of how to react to the unfolding drama. Finally, after a few tense minutes, Jay-Z was able to shut off the footage. He turned to Diddy, his chest heaving with rage. "You listen to me, and you listen good," Jay spat. "If you ever, and I mean ever, try to humiliate my wife like that again, I will make sure your entire career is over. You got that?" Diddy held up his hands in a gesture of surrender, his playful grin replaced with a more serious expression. All right, no need to get all worked up, Hav. I was just having a little fun, that's all. I didn't mean any real harm." Jay-Z shook his head, his lips pressed into a thin line. "Fun? Do you call publicly embarrassing one of the most famous women in the world fun? Grow up, Diddy. Beyonce has worked her ass off to build an image of perfection, and you just tried to tear that all down for your own amusement." The room remained silent as Jay-Z glared at Diddy, daring him to say another word. Finally, Diddy let out a sigh and nodded his head in concession. "You're right, my man. I went too far this time. It won't happen again, I promise." Jay-Z seemed to relax slightly at Diddy's words, though the tension in the room was still palpable. He turned to the rest of the partygoers and spoke in a low, serious tone. "Everyone here is to keep what they saw tonight strictly between themselves. If I hear even a whisper of this footage getting out, there will be hell to pay. Understood?" The guests all quickly nodded their heads, not daring to defy Jay-Z's orders. With that, he grabbed Beyonce's hand and practically dragged her out of the party, leaving the rest of the attendees to process what had just happened. And there you have it, folks, the jaw-dropping moment when Jay-Z put Diddy in his place for trying to expose Beyonce's embarrassing party antics. It just goes to show the power of loyalty and the lengths that Jay-Z will go to protect